Welcome back to UB Basketball Insider. My name is Paul Peck. Every time Golden State Warrior star Steph Curry has a big game shooting threes, somebody here at Alumni Arena gets a little nervous. That's because Bulls assistant coach Donyell Marshall is tied for the NBA record for most three-pointers in a game. Well, he is using that vast amount of expertise and knowledge to help the next generation of Bulls. What have you brought from your playing career into your coaching career, Donyell?
You know, the coaching career, it was something later on in my career that I felt I wanted to do. I had an AAU team for 15 years, and towards the later part of my career, when I started realizing my career was coming to an end, I wanted to do something. I took classes at Syracuse through the MBA for commentating, and then I coached my AAU team. And my first year out, I did the pre- and post-game show for the Sixers. I liked it, but it was a little boring to me because I was away from my family, and it was only 2 or 3 times a week, and during the day a little bit I was bored. And Coach Hobbs, who's now assistant coach back at UConn, he had an opening at GW, and I went down. I asked him could I just at least interview for the job, and one thing led to another. He hired me, and I think from my AAU days, I felt that I could get the attention of the kids, and it really made me want to get into the coaching part.
Not all of your colleagues from the NBA level want to get into coaching. I mean, it's a heck of a lifestyle, and you guys earned that, and coaching is hard work and a lot of grunt work, right? I know you've done an awful lot of that in your career. So what made you different than some of the other guys you might have played with in the NBA who were willing to make that jump into coaching?
Well, it's funny because one day in my office, me and Lamonte Bearden got into it, and I was like, sometimes you're the person that makes me ask myself, why am I doing this? I made a lot of money, and I could be sitting on my couch relaxing, and yet I come in here and I'm watching film every day. The headaches of trying to get you guys to practice, and so he was like, well, why do you? And I said, the reason I do it is I actually have an answer. And my answer is because I love this game. This game has given me so much. It has made my family not have to worry about things that I went through as a child, and it has made where my mom doesn't have to work. My kids are well off. My nieces and nephews are well off. And, this game has given me so much. I felt that I owed it to the game to give back everything that I've learned. I had people like John Stockton, Karl Malone, Chris Mullin, LeBron James, guys like that who has taught me so much. I just felt it was right that I had to give back to the kids and to the youth and to the game what this game has given to me.
That's a wonderful attitude and a wonderful story. How much do the players that you coach, the guys at UB now, how much do they know about your career? How much have they researched your career? How much do they ask you about it? How much do they maybe throw a few shots at you here about some of the stuff that they might find on YouTube from the back in the day?
Well, the one who knows me the best probably is Skeet, because I played for the Raptors, and he went to the games and he saw me play, and I think he said he was at the game where I hit the 12 threes in the game to tie the NBA record. So he knows about me more. The other guys, they know a little bit because they go back and watch YouTube. A lot of them know more of when I accidentally took my shirt off before we played Seattle, before I checked into the game.
Can't hide from anything, can you, Donyell?
No, you can't. I always tell people, if you can't laugh at yourself, you can't laugh at anybody else. So it was a funny moment in sports, and the guys, they're learning. The guys are sitting here now, and now they want to, shoot against me in shooting contests and do this and do that. And I tell them I'm older now. When I was younger, we would definitely have some battles, and I'll shoot against them once in a while. We'll go out there and have some fun, and that's what it's all about, is to give these guys a great experience. It gives me a great experience. It keeps me young.
You've had a couple of stops on your coaching career. We're happy to have you here at Buffalo now. How have you settled in here? How excited are you about the prospects of this team and this program that you're a part of now?
It's great. One of the reasons I came here was it's closer to Ohio. My family is still in Ohio, and I get the chance to go home to see my son play his senior year. As well as what the team did last year. I felt that, it's a team that's rebuilding and going to keep going further. But the biggest thing is, if you know anything about the University of Connecticut, I was the first All-American to go there, and that was 20-something years ago. This campus, this school, the way it's going reminds me of when I got to the University of Connecticut. So I felt like, okay, now I did it as a player and was one of the people who helped get Connecticut to where it is today, and now to be here as a coach at the University of Buffalo that can do the same thing. I think that's one of the things that attracted me. If you ever been on University of Connecticut's campus, the campuses are very similar. The fan base is very similar, and we were the pro team in Connecticut, and we're the pro team here in the city of Buffalo.
Support the new Basketball Excellence Fund and help build a strong foundation for years to come. You can play a critical role in shaping the success of UB basketball while also getting exclusive benefits and opportunities. Log on to bullsblueandwhite.com for more information.